Hey, y'all.
Hey, everybody. This is our goal to learn how to make bookmarks in the hoop. Hey, everybody.
In the hoop.
And we still need to know this.
We don't need to know that. We don't need to know that.
Okay.
Who needed to know that?
Everybody.
No. They didn't.
They did.
Welcome, everyone. Happy Saturday. Welcome to So Good Weekend with Delonda and me.
Hi, everybody. It's so good to see y'all. See all these familiar faces.
Yes, so good. It's so good. Do more in the hoop projects. So in the hoop, we're doing an in the hoop project tonight, and so that means everything is going to be done in the hoop. Everything's going to be done in the hoop. So these are the bookmarks that we're going to be making. I was just making this one. So we got this off of Creative Fabrica and also from Designs by Little B. If you have a Creative Fabrica All Access membership, you'll have these. If you don't, you'll have to pay a fee for it. And then this one, I think it was like $2 or something on Designs by Little B. Delonda, do you have the links listed below? They're listed below, but this is what they look like finished. And these are just bookmarks. So they'll go on your book like this. This is Delonda's first in the hoop project, y'all. And I'm so excited about it. I'm so excited that she's finally going to do an in the hoop project. So I also applied magnets on the inside so that when you put it inside of your book, it will just clamp on there like that. And then this one goes in the corner. Delonda, are you excited? She's on her best behavior tonight, y'all, but we're going to see. We're going to see how this is going to go. We're going to see. You started out like that one other time, and it didn't end well. You started out like that before. I think these are so cute.
Going to be great.
It is. It's going to be awesome. What week is this, Delonda? Is this are we counting this as week 6 or week 5? Technically, this is week 6 because we did have content last week. But as far as lives, this is our 5th live.
Yes. So this is we're not with the weeks that we're not on live, we're not counting.
Okay. So we're at week 5. Okay. Did you get Milo? Is Milo going to come say hi to the people today, or he's not saying hi to the people?
Yes. Hope to get down there. 5th. You're at the 5th one, Miss Joy. That's right. Let me let y'all say hi to Milo. Hi, Latasha, Colquitt, and Gail, and Renee. There are a few people who have been here every single time so far.
Just show you that. We're going to go over everything that we're going to be doing today. We're going to do. As I'm just sharing this out.
Does it matter which hoop I use?
So for tonight, I'm going to be using the 5.5 by 5.5 Mighty Hoop because it's small. You don't have to waste any of your stabilizer. These projects, if you don't have a multi-needle machine or a machine that can do larger projects, these projects that we're doing tonight are great for 4x4 hoops as well. So it's up to you, but I'm using 5.5 by 5.5. And let me go over some of the stuff we need just in case you have this stuff around and you want to hop on with us and you want to complete the project too.
Using this size.
Yep. So I have stabilizer. So with this project, you can use a tearaway stabilizer because we're not going to be washing these or anything like that. You can use tearaway. This is cutaway though, but you can use stabilizer with this project. Delonda, guess what? You're going to have to get some scissors. Some good scissors. Turn that frown upside down. You don't have to cut. Don't worry. It's not, we're not cutting a lot. And then I also have some fabric. Well, I have felt. With this project, you want to have a nice sturdy material that you're using. You don't want material that can fray easily. So I have felt. I also have some faux leather. You can use faux leather. I kind of mix these up. So this is 100% felt. This one is felt in the front and faux leather in the back. And this is all faux leather. So it depends on what you want to do. This can be done with all felt, but it depends. But you can use different fabric to get this done. But I have some faux leather and just more felt. I like the felt material. You don't want anything that's going to be too harsh on your pages. Also, I have some super glue, straight pins, and magnets. And these magnets, they're very small magnets. They're not very heavy, like they're not very magnetic, but they are magnetic enough. But just enough so that you can open up your bookmark easily. And I have some temporary adhesive spray. That's just because we're going to be kind of floating the material on top of the hoop, just to keep it in place. Any questions, Delonda? Do you have everything? Oh, she's trying to be a good student. All right. So, Delonda, do we want to share anything? Do we have anything? So the one thing that you have to do when you're creating an in the hoop project, an in the hoop project means that we are creating everything inside of the hoop. Okay. So you don't want to unhoop your project until the very last step. If you unhoop it, let's say you have to take it off of the machine and you mistakenly unhoop it, that could be disastrous for your project. So you want to make sure that you keep it hooped. So everything that we did, you see how this opens up like this? This was all done all on the hoop. So that's what an in the hoop project is. Now you can create a lot of other projects. These are very beginner friendly since this is Delonda's first time. Maybe it's some of your first time. So this is very, very beginner friendly, just so you can get an idea of what an in the hoop project is like. I would say it's almost similar to applique because when you're doing in the hoop projects, you want to make sure that your machine is on automatic manual, because you want to make sure, because sometimes you may have to cut something, you may have to place another piece of material on top. So you want it to be automatic manual so that you don't just run through all of the different steps. Okay. What else? Oh, so the design that we're going to start with is going to be the sunflower bookmark. And it gives you all of the steps. Now, we can't give you guys this, and you have to purchase this from Creative Fabrica. So we can't really, have it just for you guys to have it. But I can show you the steps. So these are all the steps. And this particular seller lists in detail each step that you're going to take. Okay. So if you've done embroidery before, you know that sometimes you get your color sheets. And they also provide a color sheet with, let's see if I turn this off. Okay, a color sheet with the different color stops that you're going to be taking. And this just shows all of the different steps. So we're going to have a tack down stitch. We're going to have a placement stitch first, a tack down stitch. Then it's going to stitch those flowers. Then it's going to stitch the inside of the flower. And then this is going to be the final tack down. And what that is going to be, we're going to end up placing another piece of material on the back of the hoop. While it's still on, we're going to place it on the back of the hoop, and then it's going to stitch this border here. So it's going to stitch that. And so that will create the pocket that we'll need for the edge of the pages. Any questions still on the Patrice? She's just being so good. I don't know what to do with myself. I didn't even know she had this in her. All right, so. Thank you, Marilyn. The links are in the description. A link is in the description to take you directly to this file. And also this file is Designs by Little V. Now, there are several other, like this one, I got this from Creative Fabrica too. It's just a pencil. These make really good gifts. Like this, you could give this away to teachers. You can do like stocking stuffers. Delonda's in a book club. She can make cute little book club, bookmarks for her book club. So she, like, you can do different things with these. So, and then you can also personalize it. So with our machine, we could include initials or name on here if we want. So there's different things that you could do. Any questions, Delonda?
No.
Oh, no questions. So we can.
I don't see that file though.
Which one? The sunflower?
The document.
Okay, so did you download them all?
Mm-hmm.
So when you download it, you're gonna go to that folder, and then you will see. No. On the page on Creative Fabrica, on the listing page, you'll see something that says sewing PDF or something like that. That's where this one is. That means it says more sewing info PDF.
Oh, okay. I see. Okay.
That's it. Now the one for Designs by Little B, that downloads with the actual folder, file folder. This will take you in order. I haven't printed out the other one yet. If you don't need to print out, you don't have to, but I did want to print it out so that I could show you guys how that looks and all the steps. So we're gonna walk through this. What material are you using, Delonda?
Felt.
Delonda's using felt. I'm gonna be using felt too for this one. What color are you using?
I don't have yellow, I don't think.
I think I'm gonna switch it. I think I'm gonna go with white. I think. But your flower, you can have any color flower you want. Any color you want. But hey, everybody, welcome in. Thank you for joining us tonight for another So Good Weekend live. We are doing In the Hoop. And you guys will see exactly what In the Hoop means. But hey, everyone. All right, let me see what else we're going to get. What else do we need, y'all? What else do we need? What else do we need? That's it. We're pretty much ready. Sure, I'll put the pencil link in. Let me grab it. Go. Now. And remember, you can use tearaway stabilizer with this. You don't have to use cutaway, but I'm probably going to use cutaway. No particular reason why, except I just like cutaway. All right, I'm getting the link right now, Marta. Right.
Can I use red?
Yeah, you can use red. You can use whatever color you want. You can use whatever color you want. Let's see if I missed anything. I'm getting the link right now. which embroidery machines are we using? So, Lynn, we're using the Ricoma Marquee 2001. It's a 20 needle embroidery machine. It's multi-needle, of course, it's 20 needles. That's what both of us will be using tonight. But this particular project, every project that we're going to be using tonight, you can use this. You can use a hoop as small as a 4x4.
Someone asked, can they use a sewing machine
To do this? You can use a sewing machine to do this, but it would look a lot different from this, but you can if you want to. You just have to cut it out and stitch here. And this is a very, very simple project. It's very, very simple. Delonda's going to say that I say everything is simple, but it really is.
I'm not going to say that.
Oh, you're not going to say that today? Look at you, Delonda. Oh, you're your best behavior.
Very best. Very best.
Best behavior. All right, let me go to. I'm going to find Delonda. There she is. All right, I'm going to put the link inside of the chat for the pencil. Marta, this is the one for the pencil. Right. I just put it. All right, let me know when you're about ready to start. You have your, okay, Delonda has her sheet. Does that mean you're ready? You're showing me your paper? Does that mean that you're ready?
Very ready.
Look at her, y'all. We may be out of here in like 30 minutes. This is going really good so far.
It's gonna be great.
It's gonna be amazing. All right, let me grab my material. I'm just gonna go ahead and use the same that I use for I may use a different color. All right, so let's get ready to hoop. We're gonna get ready to hoop. You ready to hoop?
Mm-hmm.
And remember, you need your stabilizer. But hey, everybody coming in, welcome. Maybe I'll use orange this time. Orange one. So I'm just gonna hoop. I'm gonna take this apart. Ooh. I don't know the camera over there. Let's just do that. Okay. Move my remote. All right, so now I'm gonna do my stabilizer, and I'm just gonna place this here. I'm gonna cut a little piece. And honestly, I might as well cut another piece because I know we're doing 2 projects tonight. No worries. All right. Now these magnetic are so strong. It's super duper strong. All right. I'm gonna place this just like this. And I'm going to hoop it. No, that's not tight enough. So just by looking at it, it's not. Hi, everybody coming in. Welcome. All right, so I'm hooped with this one. And then I'll add the embroidery machine in a minute. Put Delonda to hoop. We're ready. So we're ready to place this onto the machine. Okay. I'm going to add my machine. Are you gonna switch to yours?
Yes.
Okay. I don't even know what to do with this Delonda, y'all. I have no idea what to do for her. Let me see if I need to put another. I'm gonna put in another bobbin. I took it out earlier. Did you oil your machine this week or today?
I did it. What's today? Today is Saturday. I think I did it maybe Tuesday.
So I'm just redoing my bobbin because
I have to move my my arms, the embroidery arms for that hoop.
okay. I'm not gonna start. I'm gonna wait.
Oh, you know what? I didn't save that file to the flash to the USB.
No worries. All right, so now I'm gonna get ready to place our hoop on the machine. This can totally work with the 4x4 hoop. Move mine to the first needle. That's good. What else? Let me select the design. And we're doing the. Alright, so we're gonna wait for Delonda. She's changing her arms. Let's see if anybody has any questions in the chat. Let's see. Hey Marta, Lily's Simple Creation. I gotta say Lily Simple Creations.
She's been here every week.
That's the other Marta. That's my Marta.
Yeah, she's been here every week.
Okay, Marta.
Elias, Jesse.
Marta has been here. Who else? Everybody? Well, not everybody, but there's been a lot of people who have been consistently here.
Yeah.
So thanks, y'all. But Delonda has been taking attendance because y'all know next week we're gonna be making the So Good crew design, and she's been taking attendance.
Do you want me to show them the list?
You can. She's been taking attendance, y'all. Like seriously.
Some people started with us on the second week. They weren't with us on the very first episode of So Good. They weren't there. So they won't be in that. Or do you want them to? If because this would this be their fifth one if they started with us? I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, this would be because we said.
Or would next time be their fifth one?
The next one would be their fifth one because this is the fifth live, right?
Yes.
So yeah, the next one would be their fifth one. But it was 5 lives. Yeah. Yep. I know a lot of people say like they have to prepare to be here every week. Like, let's get everything done. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people say that. Like, let's make I'm gonna be there on Saturday night. I'm gonna finish up with hubby before the live starts. And yeah.
Yeah, but some people who were there the first week didn't come the second week.
Yeah.
A lot.
Hey, Bonetta. Rosetta, this is Labrador, light cyan, and silver cyan, metalite.
Okay.
You good? You change your arms out?
Yeah, Jennifer Hancock, she has been here. And Unbiased and um uh Chris.
Chris.
Marilyn.
Delonda's putting her hoop on.
Okay.
You got to upload it to the machine. So we're gonna get it all on the machine, and we're going to begin our stitch out. So I think I'm gonna go with an orange flower for now, for this one. I think the first step that we're gonna do is, this breaks it down. Like it says, Hooper stabilizer. They suggest that you can use water-soluble stabilizer or tearaway stabilizer. I'm gonna use, I think I use cutaway, but you can use those. Those for this type of project. You don't need cutaway. And then the next thing we're gonna do is stitch the placement stitch. And what a placement stitch is, if you don't know, we kind of talked a little bit about it when we did applique. But a placement stitch, you're pretty much just stitching on either the stabilizer, or you're stitching on, if you have a shirt or sweatshirt, it's just a run stitch. So it's just a very thin stitch to kind of outline the shape or the letters. And it's just a placement stitch. And it's called that because that will tell you exactly where you need to put your material. Okay, because remember with applique, you're using other fabric. So this particular placement stitch is going to show us exactly where we need to place the fabric. Okay, so that's really going to be our the first part of our project. Let me select my colors that I'm going to use, because I'm going to go with the orange flower this time. So I'm going to select the colors on the machine. And
so this file has two different DSTs.
mm-hmm.
Well, I'm not
They're
sure.
different sizes.
Oh, okay.
That's the sunflower, right? Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're different sizes.
Oh, okay. So I'll just get both of them because I'm not sure.
Yeah, I use the. Let's see which one I have here. I use the 95.
Okay, all right.
When I'm using with the 5.5, but the 70 will fit this that hoop too. It'll just be a little bit smaller.
All right.
I'm gonna change my color since I'm using orange. I'm going to do, first it's gonna be the placement. So I'm gonna do 1. Next is gonna be the petals. Go 2. Yeah. Well, I want it to be 2, 2. 2. And then we're gonna make that one 17, and then 5.
Oh, I need to go back, select who.
All right. So I saved my colors, and with this particular design, there's 5 color stops. There's only 5 color stops with this one.
Okay.
No worries. Hey, Kristen, no worries. Hey, Shay Shay.
So it's supposed to be in the corner like that.
Yep.
Okay.
That's how it's gonna be. Just like that. There should be some space around it, but like a little bit of space around it, but just like that. You ready to start?
I think I just have the stabilizer. That's all I have on the hoop right now.
Yep. That's all you need right now. You want to bring your camera down so they can see the hoop a little bit better? Because the first step is really us just doing the placement stitch. Did you change your colors already?
I don't know. I don't know what colors to change it to.
Okay, I'll tell you. So, well, I'm not gonna tell you the colors, but I'll tell you like the different steps so that you'll know like what you want. You know what you want. So the first one is just the placement stitch.
Okay.
So you're just gonna, that could be whatever random color you want. If you want it to be the color of the material. The second stitch is going to be the tack down stitch, and that's where we're gonna place the material after the placement stitch, and then we're gonna do the tack down stitch. So then that's another color. After that, it's going to stitch the flower, like the leaves, the petals.
Okay.
After the petals, it's going to stitch the center part. So it's going to start stitching the center, the brown.
Okay.
And then.
All right. So. I'll go with white. White.
Same color. That's pretty simple. Pretty simple.
4, 8, 12, 13. Let's go with 14. It's 5 colors, right?
Yep, five different stops. Yep. But you can do like I think in 2 and 3 I used white for both step 2 and step 3. I think I used white. So it's up to you however you do, but it's 5 color stops.
Okay.
And then you're going to go on automatic manual.
I don't know. It's fine. It's fine like this. Oh wait, let me go back. Okay. Okay.
You're good like that? All right, so we're gonna get ready to start stitching. So bring your camera down so everybody can see a little bit closer. Do you want to show tracing?
Yeah.
And setting up. We're gonna go into setup mode. And I'm just gonna show you guys like with tracing. Like this works the same way as any other project in this aspect. And you're on automatic manual, right?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. On the machine, automatic manual stops at every different color change or color stop.
Okay. So I'm gonna do a trace first. I'm in embroidery mode. Is this close enough?
Yeah, we can see. And for anyone who wants to do this, the link is listed below in the description.
Perfect. And then I'm gonna do a trace design. Okay.
You ready to start?
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm gonna start. Remember, this first stitch is the placement.
Okay.
All right, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to place our felt on top. And I'm just gonna place it so that it covers the placement stitch. If you look at the Delonda's machine, you'll see it's just an outline stitch of the design. So we're just gonna place this on top. You have to be careful sometimes because your material might shift or move. So that's why I have the adhesive spray so that it'll make sure it stays down. I'm not actually going to use it. I'm going to stand there and just watch it. But this will really help to make sure that it doesn't shift and move when you begin stitching the tack down stitch.
Do I need to cut it?
You can. You're going to have to cut it eventually. You can cut it smaller so that it can just go on top. If you want, let me see if this fits. I'll cut it too.
But don't spray
it. If you don't want to have to stand there and babysit it while it does that second stitch, then
I'm gonna just hoop it out so we can look at it.
Okay, perfect.
So they can see it. Let me turn on the light
and make it bigger so we can see it.
Can they see that? I don't know. Is it?
I think the light made it a little worse. Like we could see the stitch out before you turn the light on. Yeah, we can see it a little bit.
It's a lot bigger though. I need to cut it?
You can cut it. I cut mine like this. You don't have honestly, I put it in before without cutting it, but just to make it easier, you can cut it. Make a small little rectangle. Or Jessie said you can also tape it down. If you have painter's tape, you can also tape the material down. Thank you, Jessie. Jennifer says Scotch tape works great too. All right, I'm on to our tape. So right now we're on step 3.
Cut a little bit more.
And anybody coming in, this is what we are making. It's a bookmark. Oh, Stacy, that's a lot.
So if somebody asked the link for the live has been up and active since Wednesday. So we try to get the materials list ready by Wednesday, but you have to go to the channel of where it's going to be broadcast from. Okay.
All right, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we're going to get ready to do our second step. This is the tack down stitch, and the tack down stitch is what tacks your material to the stabilizer or to the, like if you're using a shirt, it would tack it down. All right, ready?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to take the tape off and bring it over. So now, as you guys see, that belt is tacked onto the stabilizer. You see the back. What you can do now is you can wait until the end, or you can do it now. You can start trimming and leave a little bit of the edge. It's not like your standard applique where you want to cut super close to the stitches, but you can leave maybe an 1/8 of an inch around the stitching area and just cut that extra fabric off if you want to. If you don't want to, you don't necessarily have to. You can do that at the end because you're going to have to cut the fabric too. Or how Delonda hoops out, you can hoop out and do this also, but I generally like to take it off of the machine. Now, as y'all see, I'm not unhooping it. It's staying inside of the hoop. Every single thing that we do is going to be inside of the hoop. Okay. This doesn't do anything to the machine. Like once you take it off, as long as you don't adjust the bars or move your embroidery head, as long as you leave it exactly as is, you can put this right back on and your machine is going to pick it up exactly where it needs to be picked up. But when you're doing stuff like this, you want to be careful that you don't tug on your material and loosen it up or loosen up the stabilizer or anything like that, because that could throw your stitches off as well. Tape. Okay, so I'm just gonna cut a little bit off. We already know this is not Delonda's favorite part with cutting, but it's not a major cut situation, Delonda. So, but don't cut like you cut applique. Like you don't have to get that close with this one. You do not have to get that close.
It's hard because the scissors get stuck to the magnet.
Yeah.
Zelda said, "Can you use twill?"
Yeah, you can use twill. Well, you don't want it to fray, so you don't want fabric that can fray. That's the only thing. Yep. That is the hardest part because the magnetic hoops with the scissors, it's going to try to grab your scissors. The closer you get to it. I'm just cutting. Now we're gonna do. This is a very, very fast project too. All right. That's it for this one. So this is how it looks so far. It actually goes like that. Check on the edges. You can use spray check on the edges. These came from, I think I got these from Joann's. These came from Joann's. I do have some that I got from Amazon too. Delonda had a few weeks ago when we were doing another project. Delonda had those links, so maybe Delonda, you can put the links to the scissors that you had inside of the community.
Put yours in there.
I don't have a link. What? I'm here being a model of the hoop and the project.
They want to know what scissors you're using.
But those came from the ones that I'm using came from Joann, and I don't have a link for those. I don't have a link for that. You're doing so good, Delonda.
I told you I'm gonna be a model student today.
I see. I don't even know what to do with myself. Oh, let me try to print out while you're putting
Goes out for summer.
I'm gonna print out this other one because don't necessarily want to print that out. I don't think I want to print that out.
Also, for those people, because I didn't see all the comments, but people were saying, I was here. If you were there in the live and you didn't comment, then it's like you weren't. So there's that. Okay. The attendance is taken by your comments. All right. Okay.
Thank you, Felicia. Felicia said that the link for the scissors are already in the description.
Look at God.
Thank you. And Miss Gail, I slept for like 25 minutes. I did. Rosetta's asking, how's Milo, Delonda?
He's great.
He's doing good.
Victoria's Creations, I'm being an angel today. I'm in my angel era.
Yes.
I'm in my angel era.
It's like I have classroom management now. I'm feeling good about myself.
My teacher has done a great job. My teacher has done a great job. May I say something that's not related to this craft?
Sure, of course.
We went to the movies last night to see Bad Boys, and it was fantastic.
It was great.
It was so good. It was very, very good.
Okay. It was worth the wait all these years.
Yes. It was funny. It had the right amount of humor. It had the right amount of action. It wasn't unrealistic. I don't like unrealistic action, like jumping from one plane to another. We're not doing unrealistic action, but it was realistic. It was good.
Nice.
I think that's husband at the door. It is. That's husband.
Tracy Johnson said she saw it today and it was excellent.
Yes. Husband? Hey. You want to come say hi to the people? Okay.
So you do know how to cut?
I know how to cut a little bit because I learned from my teacher.
All right, so now we're ready for step 5. And this is going to start stitching the decorative parts of the design. All right, we trimmed it. Let's get ready to put this on our machines. We're going to put it right back. And go right here.
I gotta turn my ringer off. I don't even know. All
right, so now it's going to start stitching the petals. Based on our guide, that's the next thing that it's going to start stitching is the petals. So you guys see 1, 2, and then we're right here. It's only 5 steps, y'all. When I tell you this is super quick. Super duper quick.
Oh, you look great, except your shoulder is dirty. Hold on, y'all. Let me let you say hi to Peter.
Okay.
Let me do my soft shoulder lean. Hey, everybody.
Hey, Peter.
Hey, it's Patrice. And everybody. I'm dirty.
He just got off on work.
I want to take a shower.
Okay, your food is on the counter.
Thank you. I want to take a shower.
Stacy, I wouldn't necessarily do it. Some programs will allow you to change the stitches. If you don't have a program like that, you have to start over and do it.
Is this a good view?
I think it's a good view. Take it to the left a little bit.
like this. This way.
That's looking really good.
Okay.
It's looking so good.
That's really, really good.
Yes. All right. So we're ready to go for step. You didn't hoop out, did you?
No.
Okay, perfect. All right. So now we're ready for step 3, and we're just gonna go to start. It's in. You already know what to do. Automatically knows what to do. This isn't gonna take long either. Are we talking about Stacey, were we talking about a design that's regular size, or we were talking about a design that's small? Like, is it already sized for attach? Or are we talking about a design that's short, that's like large? All right. Oh, Delonda has her speed up, y'all. Look at her.
Almost on 800.
Girl, I see, because I'm on 800 and you stopped right after me. Nice. All right, so now we're going to get ready to just go to the next step. We don't have to do anything just yet. We don't need to take it off. We're just going to go ahead and stitch the next part, and the next part is going to be the inside. I know that has a name, an actual term for it, but guess what? I don't know it. All right, you ready? Delonda? Oh, yep, she's ready. Look at her. I think I'm going to like the arms. If it's capsized, then yeah, do exactly what Chris said. Exactly. Put it on the pin. Well, we kind of showed like 2 weeks ago how to use your Cricut cutter with applique. But do you want to, Evelyn? Do you want to see like the whole process of like actually digitizing something and using that? What software do you use? Hey, Regina. Thanks, Jennifer. Yeah, I just see what Chris did. What color did I get? Brown or did I do yellow? I did brown. I did brown. Maybe in my moderator era. I'm glad you made it too. And brilliant. You can do with them brilliance too. Yeah, you can. You want to see the full, but we did do it where we cut it with the machine, with the cutter, with the Cricut. Machines are dope. Now I'm gonna print on my other design. But I can start getting it ready. So I'm going to use this faux leather for the next patch. Not patch, for the next bookmark. Weird. It's cutting. Hopefully I kept it thick enough, but I don't think I did. I don't think I did, y'all, but we will see soon enough. Oh, it says bling, but it's in the shape of a star. So see that it says, that's a little B. B-L-I-N-G. It says bling. Let's see. Let's see. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up, y'all, if you guys are here and you might have come in and forgot to hit it. Please remember to hit the thumbs up for this video. Hey, Marta. Josie. Deborah. No, Deborah, I won't be putting the fed up in my shop because that's actually Eve's design. The fed up design is Eve's design.
Okay.
All right. You're all done with that center part. You guys see what Delonda looks like, right? So now we're going to remove it from the hoop because we need to put the backing on it. We want to create this pocket. Okay, so we're going to remove it from the hoop. And the next thing we want to do is we are going to place a piece of fabric on the back side to cover, to cover this part. So I know generally we always just do everything from the top, but now we're going to place a piece of material, a piece of material on the back to cover it. Yes. Yep. Just like that.
The foam? I mean the felt?
Yeah, the felt. So I'm gonna place this brown piece just like this. Now, at this point, you want to get it to stick, so you can put pins. Like I have pins here. You can put a little bit of the adhesive on it just to cover it. What it's going to do now is that it's really just going to stitch in this corner to create the pocket. So it's going to stitch there. It's not going to stitch along the petals. It's just going to stitch here to create that pocket. Okay, this is what we mean by like in the hoop. The entire project is completed in the hoop. You can make purses in the hoop or like little pouches, wallets. You can do a lot of different things 100% in the hoop. So I'm actually going to use a little bit of the temporary spray adhesive. You want to use a temporary adhesive, okay? You don't want to use anything that is permanent. And I'm just going to lightly spray it. I know that's not lightly, but that's slightly. And then I'm going to cover that petal or the flower. You guys see I have it all covered. You can see through that I have it, the whole entire front part is covered in the back.
So make sure I understand what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
So here's the sunflower, whatever. So I'm covering it like this.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
That's it. You can I sprayed a little adhesive on the back of my material and then just the temporary adhesive and then put it on. Or you can, if you have your straight pins, you can put straight pins, or like a lot of people have said in the chat too, you can also use a tape to tape it down. Thanks, Josie. What kind of stabilizer are you using? So telling you, I'm using Cutaway, but this project calls for a water-soluble stabilizer or tearaway stabilizer.
So I use spray.
You got, okay, so it's on there. So now we can get ready to put this back on the machine because it's going to stitch out that last part. And just, Delonda, when you put it back on the machine, just make sure that your material didn't shift when you slid it under. Just make sure it's still nice and snug on the stabilizer.
Okay.
And then once it's there, we can get ready and click start. This one is actually pretty much done.
That's it?
That's it. I told you this is really fast. So at this point, we can remove this because that was it. It stitched the back. You'll see how the back looks. It stitched that. And now we can just remove it from get it removed. All right, so I'm just gonna put this over here for now. And this is what we have. So now you want to cut all of the extra material. So you're just gonna cut, you're gonna leave a little bit of space there and just cut all the way around. And then you're also gonna cut, I usually like to do it from the front because I could see it better here. I can see that. I'm just gonna cut.
Cut what now?
So we're gonna cut the stabilizer and then we're gonna cut the backing material. We're just gonna follow this outline as the front. Just like that. Okay, now I told you this is super easy. We're gonna do the other one. We're gonna do the little butterfly too. But it's super quick gifts that you can make. Or if you sell these things like this, you can. Like this is. So now we're just gonna look at the front. Don't worry about the back. So you're gonna do the front and you're just gonna cut all that around the front. Like that same cut that we made for the front part, you're gonna make that for the back.
Let me get my other scissors.
And we're just gonna trace. If you keep it to the front, then you'll be able to just see exactly like where you want to cut and where you don't want to cut, as opposed to doing it in the back. But just don't cut your stitches. You see how I'm just cutting both the front and the back. My small scissors. I think my smaller scissors will work good too. And we're done. This is it for this. That's what they mean by in the hoop. The whole project is done inside of the hoop.
Where does the the magnet come in?
So the magnet's going to be for the butterfly. So this one doesn't need a. It's like two different types of bookmarks in the hoop. I'm going to put this. Right. And so this is our flower. And so the temporary adhesive is still lightly there. Oh. You got it? No?
It's gonna be rough, I could tell.
It's not going to be rough. It is not going to be rough. And then, like I showed everybody at the beginning, so you get your book. And then this is going to go, let's say I've been reading this and I'm so tired now. I need to mark my page. And then we're going to put it here. It's just going to go right here on the corner. You can put a few pages there. But I like it that you don't have to bend your edges. I use sometimes if I don't have a bookmark handy, I'll bend my edges of the page. And, that's not really good for your book.
Karen N., did you ever get that shirt I sent you? Did you ever receive it?
Let's see. We have our bookmark. And now I'm ready to start back reading. And there it is. It looks so cute. This is the one that I made earlier. So this was the one from earlier. But you could also, if you have, like with this machine, we can add initials or something to it if we want a name. You can put initials here if you want to, all from the machine. Or maybe one initial there, you could put that. So there's different things you could do. But I love how it turned out. I think it does make a really, really nice gift. So I have two. I'm probably going to give these away. Delonda, you're doing great. Thank you, everyone. The link is listed below in the description. This file is on Creative Fabrica, so if you have an all-access membership, you can just go ahead and download it. If not, I'm not sure how much it cost, but it is available on Creative Fabrica. Can't wait to see Delonda's. Thanks, Jennifer.
That'd be great.
So Karen said, yes, it came 2 days ago. Thank you. It's beautiful, and she loves it.
You're welcome.
D. Smith, you can totally do this. Like this is, so we started out, we're going to do more in the hoop projects, but I just kind of wanted to start with something a little light, a little, kind of beginner friendly, because some of the other projects, there's a lot of, taping and moving and adding zippers and putting things on the back. But this just gives you an idea of what an in the hoop project is. So it stitched that back part together so that we have our pocket.
This looks so rough. I couldn't get this as a gift.
It looks that rough.
Maybe as a white elephant gift.
Oh, what type of? Oh, you probably needed to use your larger scissors. Those are probably just so small. Like, because this I just cut. I think that's what took me not that long. Like I just cut. I think we should make another one.
No, we shouldn't.
Bring it closer.
You certainly can. We will not.
Bring it closer. Let me see.
I can promise you we won't.
So Miss Merlinda said that it's not, and you can add the book club name if you were to give these away. Like that would be nice. Martha said that she loves her focused face. I don't know if that's her focused face.
I don't. How does this open?
So just pull the back. So see, there's 2 layers. Remember, you put the part on the back.
Mm-hmm.
So go in between that part in the back. and then it'll open. The red.
Where the adhesive is?
Yep. It should fade away eventually. You see? You have your pocket. Yes.
But I don't see your stitches.
Which one?
Like I don't see how you see my this in here. I don't see yours.
Because you have black stabilizer. Not black, you have black bobbin.
Oh, okay.
My bobbin is white. That's why. But it's there. It doesn't look bad, Delonda. It looks good. Bring it closer so we can see. Oh, that looks just fine. It looks just fine.
I should have used white bobbin.
That one. It doesn't look bad. It looks good.
It's different.
Kelly said put that in your box if you don't want it. If you don't like it, put it in her box.
Who said that?
Kelly.
I certainly will, Kelly.
It looks good. This is your first in the hoop project, Delonda.
You say that every time when my stuff does not look good. You always say, "It's your first time." That does not make me feel better.
No, but I think it's fine. First of all, the stitches, you did everything as you should. It's the cutting that we know is a bit challenging, but it's fine. I think it's fine. I don't think the cuts look that bad. I don't think they don't look bad. I mean, I think it looks good. You ready for the next bookmark?
Sure. I'm so ready for the next bookmark. I just can't even contain myself. Like, woo! Bring on the next bookmark.
Everybody says it's nice. Donzel said it looks good. Jay said that is very.
Donzel always says it looks good, even when it doesn't. Donzel, thank you, Donzel, for saying that. It's so nice of you, Donzel. I appreciate it.
I think it looks great.
It's so nice.
Said Delonda, it looks good. The black details, the flowers, and that is nice. Very nice. Stacy said, use your words wisely, Patrice. Stacy, when it comes out, like I can't, like I don't know. I think it looks good. I think she had a great first
when
time.
Somebody says it doesn't look that bad, that means it's not good.
Because you think it looks horrible, and it doesn't look horrible.
Horrible is equivalent to not that bad. It's the same thing. It's the same. It's in the same category. Mm-hmm. Our Lovelanders, are you also Rebecca Landers, something like that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It looks wonderful.
This looks, yeah. I would say that to my kid. So everybody's looks great.
So you know Chris is going to come in with, because clearly Chris is obsessed with cutting her material off on a cutting machine. You can do this on a cutting machine. You can cut out the part and just do how you did the applique last week and week before.
I'm good on these.
She don't want to do it. She don't want to do this.
I'm good on these. So good on these.
This is so quick and easy.
Yeah.
You keep cutting. You're cutting too much. Look, look at my cuts are not perfect. Look, and I still have material.
And if Patrice is lying.
Look, look at the stitches. Look at the fabric. Thank you, Reba. Yes. She met the goal. I don't know what she wants to do. All right, let's move on to the next project.
Let's move on to the next project. This is going to be so much fun.
Yes, let's move on.
Yeah.
She needs to make 2 to 3 more. She does need to make a few more. She does.
Yeah, I will. In heaven.
She won't.
When I'm dead.
You might want to make this again.
I can promise you with all of my heart and soul, I
That
will
was-
never.
It was so easy to make. All right, so now we're gonna get ready.
So easy and so ugly.
Oh, that is not ugly. I don't think it's ugly. I think it's fine. I think you need to stop being so hard on yourself.
Me money.
Hey, Julie. Let's get ready to place more stabilizer on our. Oh. Are you ready?
Yes.
Miss Sharon Davenport said your book club members would love it.
I would not ever show them this. The only way they're gonna see this is if they come see this video.
I think they would love it. Miss Sharon Davenport. If she like customized it and put like initial on there or something, I think they would absolutely.
Girl, if you put somebody's initials on poop, it's still poop. It's initial poop.
It's not.
We're not doing it. I'm not doing it. Okay.
Miss Sharon Davenport. I don't know. All right, let's get ready to poop again.
Not doing it.
Hopefully she'll like the butterfly. Let's see if she likes the butterfly. The butterfly is going to be, we're going to actually, there is no tack down or placement stitch for the butterfly. I did not see one. So I'm just going to cut a piece of material that's going to be the size of this because I don't see.
Exactly, Martha. Personalized poop. Like, I made this for you. Got your name on it and everything. It's brown.
Robin's creation, she got drama today. And she promised me a drama-free night.
I'm not saying anything else. Not a word.
It's the stabilizer. Let's put our stabilizer on. We're going to make another project. And hopefully this one will be a lot better. I'm using faux leather this time. Delonda's using felt. And this is just faux leather, regular faux leather. Nothing special.
I have some faux leather.
You want to use faux leather? Let's use faux leather. Use some faux leather. All right, so the next thing I'm going to do is the spray adhesive doesn't work well with this. So I'm just going to put
I just use black.
You can use black. Remember, so with this one, the next project that we're going to make is this one. And so you're going to be stitching the different colors here. So you have the wings and then you have the inside part. That's all you're going to be stitching. Again, we're going to have to place something on the back like how we did the other one. And I just used the same material from the front. Max Life, she's over. Yes, she is. No, Stacy, it's the student. It's not the project.
I'll use this.
Looks good. Is that gold or yellow? Like a mustard?
Like tan. Should I use a different color?
No, use that color. That's your first color. That's what you want to use. It looks good. All right, you ready? You ready? All right, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to, you can either tape it down or you can pin it down. I'm going to pin it down. And so by pinning it down, I'm going to get my little pins and pin it. Hate to be young, gifted.
I think I want to use purple.
If that's what makes you happy, that's what it is. Hey, everybody. Coming in. Hey, y'all. All right, I'm just going to pin. I'm pinning this down because I'm just going to pin the corners because I don't want it to shift. But I also, when you're pinning your projects like this, you want to make sure that your pins will not make any contact with the needles at all, ever. Okay, so I'm just pinning the corners because I know that the project doesn't go this far. All right, let's see. Oh. All right, I'm pinning one more corner, and then we should be good to go. Chris, when do I not get that? I get that all the time. All the time, Chris, all the time. All right, so we're nice and pinned in. And now it can go onto the machine. I thought that there would be a placement stitch, but when I look at the file, it doesn't look like there's a placement stitch. It looks like there's only like a tack down stitch, or maybe the tack down was skipped. So we're going to place this in just like this. Everything is nice and secure. We're going to wait for Delonda to get back so that she can see before we put it on. Yeah, but also, Regina, you could use tape. You could definitely use tape. I usually use painter's tape. Somebody said that they use regular Scotch tape, so you could totally use, do that. You can use whatever works best for you. But keep it away from. Keep it away from the design. Delonda, where'd you go? I think she should go get something.
Pins.
Oh, she went to get her pens.
I don't know where.
You have tape.
Yeah.
Use your tape. Use your tape. You have painting tape. Scotch tape, painting tape. Oh, hey, Irrelevant from the bushes. Thank you, D. Smith. Okay, so just tape. So when you put your material on the inside of your hoop, just tape the material to the edges. So tape, the edge of the material to the hoop, not to the edges, to the hoop. Almost anybody did this. Washi tape. So Tish says it uses washi tape too. Chris says that your pens are probably in a secret hiding, undisclosed place with your sewing machine.
That's exactly where they are, Chris.
They're safe. All right, so I'm going to save this piece for the back, but you can't always put a different material on the back. It doesn't have to be the same. Let me know when you're ready and we'll head to the machine. I'm going to upload I think it's already uploaded. I just need to put it on. My machine. Now this one comes, I guess, with like a 5x7. You can use it with a 5x7 hoop, but the one that we're doing, you can use the 4x4. color. We may go with the same colors. Maybe not. We're all different. Let me see what I have this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then the 7. Put the top down. 7 over here. And then that's going to be 8. 8. Mm. 8. Yellow. Okay. 20. Go back to all right. I added my colors or selected my colors. Let me know when you're ready.
I'm adding it to
the flash drive.
Yeah.
Nice. Yes. Okay. Just checking. Nobody has any questions, concerns, comments, or anything. It's pretty good.
Which one did you use?
I used the. Let me tell you. Hold on. This one is the bookmark 2. I think it's 83.80 by 65. It's the one that's 83.80 by 65.
Okay.
Because the other one, you have to use a 5x7 hoop.
Okay.
Sylvia says that she's on her best behavior tonight.
That's right.
That's why she's so quiet. She says that she's on her best behaviors.
That is correct.
And you come here with this smile with your hands like this. Are we ready?
Yes.
Let's go.
Oh, wait. What do I have to put on the back?
You don't have to put anything on the back just yet. Remember how we did this one? The very last step is going to be us putting the other material on the back.
Okay.
So the same thing applies. If you're doing this, you want to make sure you have your machine on automatic manual. Again, this can be done on a 4x4 hoop, but you want to make sure that you have your machine on automatic manual for each step. You ready?
Elevate artistry. You never get your questions answered?
Never almost fell over 4 more times.
What does that mean?
I don't know. All right.
Max Lifestyles, I'm being a very good student.
Thank you. I appreciate it. All right, so we're getting ready to begin. Did you select your colors?
No.
So on the screen, Delonda's going to switch to her machine. But on the screen, it'll tell you the different color stocks. And that's how I know. Like there's just one placement or tack down stick. So I don't want to. That's why we're putting the difference between what we did earlier and this one is that this particular file, now I could add a tack down stitch. I could add a placement and also do a tack down stitch. But this one had it already included with the design, like it was already there. So face up or face down? Face up. Tell us the material is face up. So when we put it on top, it's going to be face up. And when we put it on the bottom, it's going to be face down. Oh. Thank you, Deborah.
I'm being my best. I'm being a very good student, and y'all don't want me to be good. Y'all want me to be bad. Being very, very good.
You being very good.
Listening to my teacher.
All right, so Delonda's at her machine, and she showed. Did you want to show the screen to show like the different steps, like how you can tell, you know, what's going to be stitched out and what color? Because with the machine, you can actually see, you know.
Let me get back to embroidery mode.
I must miss
Can you
something.
see that part?
Yep.
Can you see that?
Yeah, we can see.
So behind my machine with the 20 needles, the 20 spools of thread, my spools, what you see right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, all the way to 20. This matches what's behind my machine. It's the exact thing. So like number 1 right here is the number 1 spool of thread, because I didn't want to keep having to look back over and see which one is which and all of that. That would have drove me crazy. So for number 1 right here, like if I go to number 1, I want number 1 to be white, so I made it white. Then number 9 is going to be yellow. I mean, the second color stop is yellow, so I made it yellow. And I just use a pattern. So then for my third color, I'm using number 4, which is my number 4 back there. Then I just went with the same pattern twice.
Yep. And you see with the machine, it starts blinking, so you'll know, like you don't have to get confused as far as, you know, where you want to, you know, put the color on what part of the design.
So then after you have that, then you just go out of setup mode, you're going into embroidery mode, and then you do a trace. But you can also change this. Like I have mine with this like dark denim background, but you can change the color of the background to match whatever color you're going to be embroidering on. But I don't have purple uploaded, I don't think. Okay, is that good? Is that real? Did I do a good job?
You did a great job. That was a great demonstration.
Thank you very much. That's from my teacher.
Yes, that was awesome. You ready?
Yes.
So we're gonna start.
I'm gonna trace.
You trace and then trace and area trace. So the trace just does the outline of the design, and then the trace is more.
Should I change my bobbin to white?
I don't think for this particular one you may not have to, because remember this one, the stitches, they're going to end up being on the inside anyway, so we're not going to see their stitches. Okay. So you don't have to worry about that.
Okay. I'm going to start.
Let's go.
So you can see some oil. There's some
from the machine.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to my second color. Did you do yours already?
I already did mine. So
you did the whole thing?
No, just the outline. So I'm not gonna take it off and cut it. I'm just gonna keep going like this. Like we can cut it when we're done.
Okay. Keep going.
You can keep going.
So now mine is on number 9.
Generally, you would treat it like applique, but I just think that I want to cut it once it's done stitching. And you go a little bit around it. Vanetta, I think it is. I think it's on my website. If not, it's on Etsy. But it is listed. Never said she understood everything you said.
It's a lot of oil.
What did you order it? I thought you ordered it. Or did you?
Huh?
Did you order it today? I thought you ordered it. You didn't order it today.
I know.
From
Keep going.
you can keep going. I'm just going to explain what it looks like.
Did I place too much oil? Maybe, Deborah. I think so.
Because it's still. So this is what it looks like so far. So that first stitch was the tack down, and then this is the outer parts of the wing. Okay, so I'm gonna put it back on. We could have cut it before we kept going, but it's just this material is very thick, and if you try to get into it, I don't have time for that. So we're gonna get ready to put it back on. Delonda's moving so quick, and she has that speed up. She's not using a 200 speed anymore. That is amazing. She's doing really good. Don't forget, if you're just coming in, to hit the thumbs up.
Do I need to be closer?
Yeah, go a little bit closer so we can see a little bit. I think she's gonna like this one better. Now you can use this with, you can use faux leather with this too. Like it doesn't have to be felt. Like you can use somebody said using twill with these two. But you could totally use this, like have a faux leather one. I think the faux leather kind of makes it a little nicer. So depending on the amount of hours, we can show you like their recommended time. When Delonda's done, we can look in the system, but they will tell you and give you reminders. But within 4 hours, like every 4 hours of usage, they suggest oiling your needle bar and oiling your bobbin case, your bobbin area. And then they also have weekly recommendations for oiling, monthly recommendations for oiling, and yearly recommendations for oiling. Let me start from the start. So I could set it up for automatic until I get closer to like that last stitch, but it's just easier to keep it on automatic manual so I don't forget. Pretty, the purple and yellow. Pretty. So if you're just coming in, we're making in the hoop projects, very basic in the hoop projects. We're making a complete project inside of the embroidery hoop.
I just got a thread break.
Hey, Ernie. And these are also cheap to make too. Like get the felt. You can probably make about with one piece of felt. You can probably make like 2 of these, maybe 3. And if you do, like if you cut it with your cutter, you can probably make even like stretch it out a little bit more because you won't be wasting that much material. Max Lifestyle said Delonda, that is turning out to be so amazing. It does look Creative Kiwi. I'll have to check them out, Miss Linda. Okay, let me go back and press start again. All right, I think this is my last stitch until taking it out. Is anybody else making this? I know Shay Shay isn't making it tonight, Delonda. Shay Shay's at a wedding, so I know she's not making a project, but is anybody else making an in the hoop bookmark with us? Or any in the hoop project? If you look on Creative Fabric, you'll be able to see tons of in the hoop projects. So this is just a very beginner friendly one. Victoria's Creations is looking good. Renee, hey Renee says looking good. Gonzo loves the purple flower or butterfly. Thank you. Evelyn's gonna make it tonight. Tell you're making it too. Make sure that you guys put pictures of it so that we can see it in either of our Facebook groups. We'd love to see it. Awesome Victoria's Creations. He Mills is making the sunflower. Nice. It's super fast. It's super, super fast. This came from Creative Fabrica. And I just used yellow felt with this one. But this came from the design is also on Creative. More bingo bags, Jennifer. Not the design by Little Beach. Oh no, Karen. Chocolate Rose gonna make a few tomorrow. Renee says she would love to, but doesn't have an embroidery machine. Okay, let me go back. Let me make sure. I'm gonna pause right here until Delonda gets to this point. Because now I'm on to the last part. So I didn't see I had like a extra long piece of thread. I'm gonna cut that thread. Let me buy this to really get in there. I can remove the pins now because I don't need the pins anymore. But I might need the pins for the other part of the design.
I feel like the black bobbin is wound too tight.
Oh.
Because I don't have this many thread breaks with the white bobbin.
Do you want? I'm going to switch it out now. Well, it's not going to be seen. Honestly, it's not going to be seen if you switch it.
Yeah.
It's going to be seen in the back. So this is what we have so far. And this is what the back looks like. And so all I'm going to do is the same way that we did the front. I'm just going to place this on top like that, but I'm going to pin it down. Okay. I don't want to see if this one's. I might be able to get away with a smaller piece and use that for something else. So I'm just going to cut this. I'm going to get a smaller piece. That's going to go on the back. But we're going to wait until Delonda is done. I'm going to clean up some of those stitches. Please share with us.
I'm gonna just try oh gosh, I'm gonna try the second one.
And you haven't changed the thread, so it's the path kind of switched up a little bit for that first one.
I think, like I need to, I see why right here. I can see it. Okay.
I'm going to worry about cutting this now. Cut from around it. I can do that now, but I'm going to have to cut it again anyway. I cut a little bit. I need to cut more. Just so I kind of get in shape. The same thing, I just pin it. And then this way, it's on top, it goes face up, and on bottom, it's gonna still go face up. We want the pretty side to be on the inside. And then I'm gonna pin the corners. Always make sure you pin away the stitch area.
Okay, babe.
Wait, what happened? You got to go back one more stitch. one more color.
What color?
Is that very last one? It must have stitched around it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go back to that very last one. Because you got to take off the hoop and we got to do this.
Okay.
What happened? I didn't know it was stitching all the way through.
I didn't notice that.
All right. So we're just okay. Take it off and then go back to the very last stitch.
Okay. Let me thread this.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
Sorry
This
to my teacher.
fine. This design came from Designs by Little B. It is inside of the description. A link to everything that we did tonight, all the materials used, is listed inside of the description.
Yeah, this one was $2.
Yeah. And that's how they have really, cute, easy designs. Designs by Little B. If you notice here, you'll see the pins. It's away from the stitches.
But you do have to create an account.
Yeah, you do.
Like, Lil B, why you need my information for a $2 file? Can you just why Lil B? I ain't feeling it.
Not Little B. little B. Designs by Little B.
Oh, I wasn't supposed to do the last stitch.
No, yeah,
Can I take this tape off now?
Yeah, you can take it off.
Take the whole thing off?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Go back to my table?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because we're going to do the same thing we did, like with the sunflower for that last stitch.
Uh-huh.
We're going to do the same thing. We're going to put the fabric on the back.
Okay.
With the felt, you don't really have to worry about what's pretty side, what's, rough side. But when you're using material like this, the other side of the faux leather looks like this. And so we want the pretty side to be faced out. LaShawn, I don't have a preference honestly, my preference for getting fouls are just me making the fouls. But outside of that, I don't have a preference. Like Creative Fabric, I think they have great fouls. They list all the steps, excellent instructions on how to get it done. So I do like Creative Fabrica, and plus it's all included with, if you have all access, it's included. So I like that. That's gonna look so good. It's going to look so good. So the next thing you want to do is now you want to flip it over, get your other piece of fabric, and just place it right behind the butterfly and pin it down. Or you can tape it down. You don't have to pin, you can tape it down. Victoria's Creations, Louise, Samika. Okay. Thank you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight for this so good Saturday.
Well, I'm being very good.
You're being great. Like you're like a model student. You're like a model student.
Yes.
Everyone should learn from this.
Yes. I'm being very, very good. Teacher.
Robert Browning said, how about the gold or sand for the back?
I was trying to see if I had a yellow one.
Hey, Andrea. Thanks, Sunzel.
Being very good for my teacher.
Yeah. Renee said that Delonda is being so good for so good.
That's right. That's me. So good, D. I have not used faux leather in so long.
Do you have a lot of it?
Yes.
I can use it with your embroidery too. Thanks, Jennifer. Yes, please hit the thumbs up. Hey, Mrs. JB.
Oh, all of these have a pattern. I'll just use this one.
That would be nice on the back of that purple.
Jennifer Ricci. See how I said it quietly? Jennifer Ricci.
Mm-hmm. You said it very quietly. Very, very, very quietly. And then when we do the magnets, you'll see how to use the magnet strips. And then I'll use the little magnet circles.
Now, how do I put this on?
So you're going to put it, so you want the pretty side of the material to be facing you on the back. And then you're just going to lay it so that it is covering your butterfly like that.
But how do I put it on?
You're going to use your tape, right?
Okay.
You can use your tape. It works fine. You don't have to have pins. You're just going to place it just like that. Just like
That's
that.
right, Tish. All of the things, Tish. That's right. It's going to be so great.
That's the back. Just tape your edges down.
Yep.
Hey, Elba.
Yep. Okay.
Y'all tape down. So now we're ready for that last stitch. Let's head back to our machine. And I'm going to put this on.
Hi, Mrs. JB. Thank you, Donzel.
And then just make sure that it doesn't shift. And we're going to start it back up. Come on. So this stitch is what's going to stitch them together.
Okay.
Retired character, I didn't do anything with Delonda. She decided today that she wanted to come in and be a good student. I don't know who her teacher is, but she just said that she wants to be a good student.
Patrice is my teacher.
That's it.
So I'm floating to number 6.
Yep. Let me go to. Yep, you're gonna go to number 6. We're all done. I'll wait for Delonda before I take it off. Real quick. It's super fast, y'all. These are very quick. Sometimes with embroidery, it can take a long time to do things, but like these types of projects, these are very quick projects that you can knock out and get done. Even this is good, like if you have like even for kids, like something like this, bookmarks that you can give away. With bookmarks. I like reading, so I have tons of bookmarks.
I have a book recommendation.
You do? You gonna share it with us?
It is called, it's so good. Oh my gosh. Just finished reading it. It is called The Housemaid.
Housemaid?
It's so good.
It's really good? Okay.
Yes.
That'll be my beginning of summer read.
Okay, now what?
Now we can get ready to take it out of the hoop. It's all done. Everything is done. So we can just remove it from the hoop. And the same thing. These magnets are serious. The house. Let me write this down before I forget. The housemaid.
No, the housemaid.
The housemaid, right?
It's phenomenal.
Housemaid. My pen isn't working now. I'll just have to go back and watch. Okay. Got it. So now that we have,
you ready, Renee? It was good, right? So
good.
good.
All right. So we're gonna cut. We're gonna cut around. You don't. The same thing. You want to leave a little bit of material around the stitching on the front. Okay. You're not trying to cut it like you're doing applique. You know how it's like, oh no, get close to. No, you don't want to. You want to leave a small border around. So that's what we're gonna do now. We're not trying to cut it all the way. Just enough. And just follow the shape of the butterfly. Use my other stuff. Let's see if this is good. Because what we're going to do after this is we're going to add the magnets so that it closes. I think somebody said, who said that? Somebody said, okay, Kel said that she put her magnets on the inside. So before she did this second stitch, she must, or with the instructions, it shows that you can cut a slit and like stick the magnets inside. But the magnets that I have, they're not like heavy duty magnets. Like the magnetic force isn't that intense. So it's fine.
Well,
you finish? Oh, I was about to say. I thought you might have been finished. I was about to say, you go, girl, over here cutting, being a pro cutter. Yes. All right, let's see. It's not too bad.
Renee, was the second one as good as the first one? Because
is it series?
I don't know. One of the ladies in the book club who typically does not read the whole book, she read this whole book, and she got the next one. So I was wondering if the next one is as good.
Google magnet. Nora, I'm not sure. Nora, I'm sorry, Delonda.
It was, Renee, as good as the first one. I might have to read that one. That first book is so good, y'all. It is very, very good. It is. It does not end the way you think it would.
I'm gonna have to get it. Somebody was asking, is it on Audible? I think.
Yeah, that's how I listened to it on Audible. So when we went to Arkansas for that overnight trip, we finished Peter and I. He listened to it too. We finished the whole book in that trip.
It was good then.
It was good. It
was really good.
Like every time we got in the car, we put it back on.
Oh, it was good.
I kept saying, I'll put on my headphones. He was like, no, I want to listen to it.
That's because it was real good.
It was good.
So this is what mine looks like.
I'm waiting for mine, Kels. They didn't come today. I guess they'll be here tomorrow. The book is called The Housemaid. Let me show you how it looks on Audible. It's so good. Oh my gosh. But now I want to read the other one.
Yeah, for you to make that in. Yeah, I'm gonna have to read it. Thank you. So these are the magnets that I have. When is your book club meeting? When are you guys gonna discuss?
It's always the second Sunday every other month.
Okay.
So not this month, not till July.
Bye. Girl, you finished it quick.
I've never finished that quick.
That's because it was real good.
It was good.
Karen said, "Is she looking through a peephole?"
Yeah, but that really she isn't. That cover doesn't really match. I mean, that book is I don't even know that we could talk about it in part 2 because everything was answered in part 1, really.
So these are the magnets. And I'm just going to super glue. I'm not even taking these apart. Like I'm going to leave it just like this. Super glue one end and then flip the other part over and super glue that. That's simple. Is my super glue? Now, can you use up glue? You probably can.
Okay, now what?
You cut it. Let's see. You ready to
let me try to cut a little bit more.
Marilyn said that means it was really, really good.
It was Marilyn. That book is extremely good.
Oh, Renee said that she works for a different household in the second book.
Oh, that's good. Okay. Oh, okay. That's good.
It looks great. It looks, Delonda, it looks good.
Okay.
You ready? Let's get ready to add our magnets. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of super glue right here on the butterfly.
Let me make you big.
You don't have to make me big. They can see.
No, I can't see.
So I'm just putting super glue right there, right here in the corner, right? I put a little super glue right there, and then I'm gonna right here, just right there, because I'm gonna fold it over. And when I put the super glue there, I'm gonna put the magnets right on top.
Okay.
And then of
course,
course,
so the magnet is a little bit thick.
yeah, it's a little, yeah. So these are 2 magnets. I didn't take them apart. You guys see, there's 2 magnets there. I didn't take it apart because I want it to, like, I just want to fold it over and then they're together. Like, I don't want the magnets to be shifty. I want them to fit exactly. I want them to close together. So I leave the 2 together and then I glue that. And then what I'm going to do next is put another drop of super glue on this top magnet and then just fold it over. Fold it, and it's going to match up just like that. And you can put a nice little crease right there in the center.
So y'all, since my magnets did not come in yet, and I wanted to be in alignment with my teacher, I bought these instead because I needed to have a magnet. So I bought this magnetic adhesive sheet, and I'm just going to cut a small piece and put it on the bookmark.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And it's going to look great. It is going to be so good, Delonda. Uh-oh. I might have just overdid it
So
with
you know what? I don't think I need the glue because this has adhesive on it.
It already has like a sticky on the back.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see, just because it may not pull. It should be fine. It should be fine. Now you do want to just make sure that it's like I'm pushing it in, holding it in.
So I just cut a small piece.
Just making sure that this is glued together. That's super cute. So the one that I finished earlier, it goes on a book like this. If you missed it earlier, it goes on a book.
Think it might be strong enough, Mark, though. It'll hold it until tomorrow. My back just come in.
You put this on, and then you just clip it here. Actually, you got it in there. You got your bookmark. You're gonna open it. Look how cute that butterfly is on the book. It's so cute. And you have it. It's so cute. You like this one a little bit better than the sunflower?
I love this one a billion times more. That other one looked like Milo cut it with his nails.
You are a mess. A mess.
Not you, this other Milo.
She's talking about you, Milo. He's talking about you.
I'm not.
And then you just open it back up.
Really, really cute.
He's being so good.
He's sitting with his paws crossed like this.
Oh, he's following your lead.
We're both being good together.
He's following your lead. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that.
Well, this did not work out so good because maybe it's, let me see. I'll just try it in my journal. Well, unless I use the bigger magnet like these, but it's too big, you know?
Yeah. Well, just put the other ones when you get them tomorrow, put them on. These are they're very small. It's not going to damage the pages of your book and stuff like those. I think that's just too much.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh, which link,
Let
Miss?
me look one more. I have one more place I can look right quick.
Thanks, y'all. But it comes out really good. Like this is the one that I made before. Y'all see how the magnet, it just closes and just clamps in. So this is one, and this is a nicer. I think the faux leather it's nicer than the felt. I think the material does make a difference, but if you're just shooting these out and you want to give, like I would give stuff like this to stocking stuffers. It's cute. Maybe we could try this with like faux leather instead of the felt only. But I do like the faux leather better.
That felt was not it.
This is a nicer, especially if you have if you've ever done, like I used to do like a lot of the faux leather earrings, like with the different patterns. If you have that material, you could totally use that material for this. Like this pencil I did, it's felt on the front, but the back I use black faux leather on the back.
How can you personalize this?
You can put, so this one's kind of small. The butterfly is kind of small, but on the machine, you know how you can add text on the machine? You can put a name on here. You can put a name, you can put initials, you can put different things, you know, just text on there like that. Even, or let's say if you had like a logo or so, but you would have to do that. I would do that inside of the machine in the digitizing software. But you can add names from the machine.
So once I get my good magnets tomorrow, it'll I like this a trillion times better, a billion, a gazillion. What's bigger than a gazillion? Whatever is bigger than that.
Because it's nice. It's nice. It feels like it's very nice. It is.
Because this is not it.
Let me see it closer again. It doesn't look bad, Delonda. It doesn't look bad.
I use my rose bookmark, Deborah, in my craft journal, like the one that Morgan made. Because y'all, even when I purchase from her, I still have to have it delivered. So like, here's my craft journal. Yeah. So yeah, I use mine in my craft journal.
Yes. Well, I use mine in my books, and I had to buy another one because somebody took it. Yeah, it was taken. Thanks, everybody. Everybody says it looks good. I think the link to the butterfly is in the description, right? For Designs by Little B. It's in the description.
Yeah, I like that one a lot. Thank you. Do you want me to show them the list, or we want to just show them the list next week, or?
What do you think? I mean, we can. We're in good timing tonight. I mean,
it's 8:30.
Yeah, it's up to you. What do you want to do? We can show it. It's up to you. Look, I'm like, we can show it, but it's up to you.
And I'll let them say hi to Milo.
Thanks, everyone. Tracy, when I said it doesn't look bad,
it looked terrible.
The wrong thing.
It looked terrible.
I said it doesn't look that bad, but it didn't. It doesn't.
It does. It looked awful.
It doesn't look awful.
It did.
It did not.
It did.
It did not.
Before I show this, let me say this. If you were with us the very first week was, let me see, because I wrote it down. May 4th. That was our first time. Thank you, Marta. May 4th was our very first episode, and that was when we did the Worthy. And if you were there and you commented in the live chat, because I think some people still are confused about where the live chat is, I don't know. But the live chat, not the replay chat, because those are two different things. If you commented in the live chat May 4th, then I was able to add your name. And that means I had to go back and watch the video. And for every week that we've been on, you had to be there in the live chat. We did not include anyone who was in the replay chat. Okay, Shay, we're doing it next week. We're going to all be doing the same file together. The So Good crew.
Yes.
Okay. Milo, I'm going to let y'all say hi to Milo in a minute, Jay. Trust me, he's looking to be like, hurry up, too.
He's impatient.
You've been really good.
I've been.
You have. You've been so good. Okay. What do you think of the embossed trademark thing? I think it's ridiculous because I mean I feel like you can apply that to anything. You can apply that to anything. Like the person who invented, I don't know, scissors. It's like saying nobody else can come up with a pair of scissors because they invented that. Like, I just think that's, I don't know. That's just my opinion, though. He's going to get one, Mary. It is definitely time for one. Okay, so let me show y'all.
Who's the author of The Handmaid again?
Yeah, Avery, I don't know. I just think it's so strange. Renee put it in the, I don't remember.
Oh, never mind. I'll find it.
Frida McFadden.
Yeah.
This is how it looks.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
That book is so good. Frida McFadden. Okay. Let me put the thing in the thing. Okay, so from episode 1, these are all the people who were there in the live chat from episode 1. All of these people right here. And then there were some people who didn't start with us until we got to episode 2. So they're grayed out from episode 1.
Mm-hmm.
So then once we got to episode 2, some people, once they realized, okay, it's going to be a thing, then they came back for episode 3. So I did not finish doing all the lists for everybody from episode 3. That would have been our 3rd week. That would have been back on my channel. But from 1 and 2 are complete.
Wow. Wow. So we have, was it four lives they had to watch or 5?
5.
5. Okay, so today is the 5th.
Mm-hmm.
And then next is the next one. And what was a lot of names?
3 parts. Yeah. It's so good. Oh my gosh.
Got it. So it's 3 parts?
Yeah, that's so somebody in my book club said there are 3 parts, and I was like, well, I was like, well, I was already done. And then Renee said she read part 2 already, and it was good. But y'all say bye to Milo. Get in the chair. In the chair. You say bye to the people. Okay. Yeah.
Milo's excited. He's been so good, Delonda.
He has. Let me move my thing down. There's your treat.
He got his treat finally.
It is 5 weeks in a row, Karen N. That's what we said.
Mm-hmm. Well, remember last week we weren't on, so it's this week.
This month. Oh, so the 3rd one didn't come out yet.
Oh, we're talking about the book.
Yeah, G Ford, I didn't see your name in the scroll either.
So it's the house. It's the house And the housemate is watching, and the housemate's secret.
Okay, Fat Love. That's right, Miss Joy. That's exactly right. Oh, and our Love Landers. So sometimes you log in as Rebecca Landers, and sometimes it's our Love Landers. It is Food University. That is so good. I said I didn't finish week 3. Kel's personal designs. I said that already. Sharon Davenport, yours was on there.
Yeah.
No, it won't be posted, Rondria. We'll share it next week, though.
Yes.
I would say yes. I would say yes to doing the sunflower in the
faux leather.
Yes. Because I mean, but you might like it like that. I just didn't like it like that.
I like the faux leather better in general. Like, just overall, I think it's just nicer.
Thank you, Stacey. Yes, Marlene, you've been here every time. Avery, we said that every time too, that you had to be there. How could we know you're there if you don't talk?
Yeah. That was the first thing we said, that you have to comment. And so some people just literally dropped down and just said, I'm here, or
yeah,
hey, like this is my attendance.
Yes, but now you get grace from the Lord. Your grace comes from the Lord up above.
Shut up, Bonetta. Oh, Bonetta. Oh.
Yeah. So just 5. Once you're here 5 times in a row. Okay. Gail has been here every time. Shay, Jennifer Hancock, Renee Meyer. I'm just thinking of the people. Jesse, Unbiased, Sharon Davenport. Yeah, you don't even have to like be in the chat like all active, but just say hey, y'all.
Mm-hmm. Drop a heart.
Chris, yeah. Yep. Chris is here every time. Yep. Yeah. So Lily, yes, Lily's Simple Creations every time.
Marta.
That's the only way we can know. I mean, because if we're not in the bushes, yeah. So, and both, I don't see Stacey Abear, but she was here all the other times.
Yeah, Miss Linda Gray. I know Miss Linda Gray has been. Maybe it's
but she was under a different name. Like I think her business name.
Oh yeah.
Linda Gray. So yours was not under Linda Gray, but I put your name next to your business name. I think it's something like, I have it written down.
No, her business name I can't think of it. Right.
Victoria's Creations was here every time too. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Stacey Abear.
Oh, hey, Stacey. Jessie was here every time. Precious Pieces was here every time. Marilyn. So there were some names, yes, uniquely done. So Linda Gray, your name was under uniquely done. And then I put Linda Gray next to it.
Yes. But it's every like if you watch for 5 weeks or 5 shows, then you can get the file. Is that it, or we're just stopping now? So this is it, or no?
I mean, this is the 5th one, right? Yeah. No, next week is the 5th one for people who started the 2nd week. Yeah. Being the old, Avery, how you know you're the oldest?
Meredith, you totally need to start making these projects.
Yes, because I know you have an embroidery machine, Meredith. Because when you told me you had an embroidery machine, I was like, I'll never get an embroidery machine. I was like, I would never. And look at me with an embroidery machine. They're like, you been roll like good. All right. Avery had you over 75?
Oh, guys.
Joan Tisdale is over 75. I think Joan said she's 77 or something like that. All right. So did we accomplish our goal? Did we accomplish our goal?
We did. I think we accomplished the goal. Do you guys think we accomplished it?
Did we accomplish our goal? All right, very, very good. And I was on my best behavior. Did I do a very good job with my teacher?
You did a great job tonight. You were very,
I
very.
was listening to my teacher.
Yes, you listened. You were very focused.
Very focused. There were no shenanigans.
Oh, I thought that was amazing.
I'm so proud of myself.
Oh. Next week, what are we going to do? We're going to do the So Good crew design.
Mm-hmm.
But remember, you sent me a thing about doing maybe a hat. Do we want to tackle a hat?
I sent you my list of ideas.
Yes.
But I think we should do the So Good crew together.
Okay.
Thank you, Tanya. Thank you, Beverly. We were not in the Jana. Very focused, like a laser.
She was on her best behavior. I'm surprised.
Very best behavior, complete with the halo.
Well, I don't know about the halo, but I was.
There was a halo.
I didn't see it.
There were no shenanigans, Chris. I did a very good job. Okay.
I didn't see the halo though.
It's still here.
It is. I didn't see it. So
you being real good. You want to go potty? You've been so good. You were telling the people you were doing a good job. Get in the chair. Go tell them to get in the chair.
Miss Gill said, "Well, there was pouting."
Was there pouting? Yeah, I did not this.
Miss Gail.
Gail, this will make you pout.
Miss Gail is 100% right. She's correct. You're correct, Miss Gail.
This will make you. This ain't it. This is.
She couldn't. Y'all.
Oh. All right, y'all. Thank y'all for joining us. It's been fun.
Lots of fun. So next week we're going to be doing the So Good design on the shirt or the hoodie, whatever you want to put it on.
Mm-hmm. We'll be on Patrice's channel, and all of the materials you need will be linked under Patrice's video by Wednesday.
By Wednesday, maybe Tuesday. You know, my last day. I could get some things done.
You better be doing stuff early. Look at you.
Yes.
Look at you. Okay. So on Patrice's channel next week, are we doing Saturday?
We're gonna do Saturday.
Okay.
The only thing is that we need to just figure out. We just need to see how we're gonna get the file to the people who have made it to 5 weeks from this week.
I'll have the list to you.
Okay. And then we can get it to them. Okay. Stop
and sit in the fan. Okay. Thank you guys. It's been fun. I've been so good. Okay. I have. It's been great. I've been great. I have been great. Me, Delonda. Me, the student. Okay, thank you so much that I've been great. And we're hanging. I was a model student. I was perfect. I was great. And that's all I have to say about that. Okay, bye.
I'm so happy. Later, y'all.